years passed. We stopped talking about that night. We stopped saying Alex's name. We tried to pretend Hollow Hill didn't exist. But 3 winters ago, the dream started. At first, it was just the house. I would see it from far away, standing alone on the hill under a gray sky. No wind, no birds, just silence pressing against everything. Then one night, I wasn't alone in the dream. Alex was standing beside me, not trapped, not distorted. Just there. He looked exactly the way he had the night we went to the house. Same jacket, same expression. But his eyes were wrong, too still, too calm. "You left," he said. I tried to answer, but no sound came out. The next night, the dream continued. We were halfway up the hill. I could feel the cold grass against my legs. The ground was damp beneath my shoes. It didn't feel like a dream. Alex walked slightly ahead of me. "Come back," he said. Not angry, not desperate. Certain. Each night we got closer. Closer to the door, closer to the entrance. Until one night, we stood directly in front of it. The door was closed. Alex finally turned to face me fully. "You know it's not finished," he said. Then he grabbed my wrist, and I felt it. Cold. Solid. Real. I woke up on the floor beside my bed, my wrist aching. There were faint fingerprints around it, dark bruises forming where his hand had been. That was when I understood something. This wasn't guilt. It wasn't memory. He wasn't asking me to come back. He was bringing me. The dreams became instructions after that. He showed me the road in daylight, the exact turn off the highway, the broken fence near the base of the hill. One morning, I woke up with dirt on my shoes. Thick, dark soil, the kind that only exists on Hollow Hill. I don't remember leaving my house. I don't remember driving. But my car keys were on the floor near the door. That was the day I decided to go back on purpose. If he wanted me there, I needed to know why. Last winter, I drove to the hill alone. The house looked exactly the same. Waiting. The front door was slightly open. Inside, the air felt colder than outside. Not empty. Occupied. The floor didn't creak under my steps. It felt like the house already knew I was there. The staircase stood exactly where it should have been. Solid. Real. I climbed slowly, each step heavier than the last. At the end of the hallway, the door to that room stood open. The same room, the same chair, but someone was sitting in it, back toward me. Still. "Alex," I whispered. The chair creaked. It turned slowly. It was him. Thinner, paler. His eyes darker than I remembered. Not empty. Shared. "You came back," he said calmly. Behind him, the wall began to ripple. Not crack. Not break. Ripple. Like something beneath the surface was breathing. And then I saw them. Mira, Daniel, Stefan. Pressed inside the wall, their faces flattened against the surface as if the wood were glass from my side. Eyes wide, aware. Mira's mouth moved. "Run," Daniel's hands pushed outward, fingers bending unnaturally. Stefan's body trembled as if something behind him was pulling at his spine. "They never left," Alex said softly. The wall shifted again. The darkness between them deepened. Something moved behind their bodies. Tall, unclear, watching through them. Alex tilted his head. "It still needs one." An empty shape formed in the wall beside them. My height. My outline. Waiting. The house inhaled. The air thinned. I felt the pull instantly. Not on my clothes. On my bones. Like something inside the wall recognized me. Wanted to correct a mistake. Mira's eyes locked onto mine again. She shook her head desperately. "Run!" The wall tightened. Daniel's body jerked backward, dragged deeper into the dark. Mira's arm disappeared next. Stefan's face stretched sideways before vanishing into the depth. Their eyes were the last things to disappear. Still looking at me, the empty shape deepened. Expecting. Alex stepped aside, making room. "You left first," he said quietly. The floor beneath me bent downward. The house exhaled violently. Instinct broke through the horror. I ran. The door behind me slammed shut. I threw myself against it until the wood splintered. The hallway stretched unnaturally long. The staircase twisted under my feet. Behind me, I heard something tear free from the wall. Fast, coming for the space left unfinished. Mine. The front door stood open, wider than before. The night outside looked wrong, too still. But it was open. I didn't look back. I ran. The moment my feet hit the grass, the house inhaled sharply, and the door slammed shut behind me. Silence. The windows were dark. No movement, no faces. Just an abandoned house on a hill. As I stepped away, I noticed something carved into the front door. 6 vertical lines, 5 crossed out. 1 untouched. And when I walked down Hollow Hill, I could still feel it. Not behind me. Not in the house. Inside my chest. Breathing. Slow. Patient. Waiting.